creating a new class, login. I'm going to log in now. Login demo with main method. First, you have to launch the application. After launching, you have to log in. Now, to log in, I have already ID and the value I have copied. I've copied it. Now come here. Now, how to find where is the element on the Facebook? The object is driver. Now, with the same driver, I have to find the element present on this website. So driver dot. As you place a dot among these methods, you find one method is find element. Find elements also. The find element means single element, web element, and this is multiple web elements. So you're going to find one single text box. So I'll use this method. There is an input for this method of what type? By. By is a class in WebDriver. So using the by class, by means by how you're finding that web element, the details you have to pass here. So output of this find element method is web element, means after finding, it will give you a reference of that text box, a web element. Getting? So select this method, double click. Now here you have to pass the by type, by B capital, by dot. As soon as you place a dot, you will get the list of methods, static methods of type by. See, last is the class name by. The first are the methods. Now, these are actually the locators what we saw there: class name, CSS, ID, link text, name, partial, tag name, XPath. There are different ways to find the element. As right now you have found a HTML code selected is ID, I must use this method. ID. To this ID, you're passing a string input, and output is a by class reference. Whatever the value you have copied in the HTML code, pass it. Email. This you have copied here, right? ID is equal to email. This value you're passing here as an input. Now output of this method find element is web element. So I can semicolon pass it to a variable of type web element. W capital, E capital. That is referring to the username. I give a variable name as username. Import this class. So import web element from OpenQA Selenium. It's a package. You know, these all packages yesterday we have added here. Right? Here you can see under client combine. See, this is your Selenium jar files. Under OpenQA, if you click, you get see by class. By is a class. This is what we have used here, by. Getting? WebDriver, web element, click. These all are the classes and interfaces which you will be using. And you're getting here imports because of this jar files which you have added. Okay. Now you got one web element. Now you have to pass the data to, you found one web element. Now you have to pass data. Now how you pass the data? The variable, that's your web element dot. Now you get the methods matching with web element class. As this UNM is of type web element, you place a dot means you'll get the methods supporting the web element. Right? Now what are the methods? Clear. You can clear something on the web element, click on it, and this is object. Find element on it, get attribute of it, we'll see all this. Get location of it, screenshot of it, get size of it. Now, what is our requirement right now? To enter some data to that box, right? So you have a method here, send keys. This is always to pass some data. Send keys and enter some data what you want to enter as string input. Semicolon. So what is the output of this method? Void. Means only you pass the data. There is no output of this method. Here, send keys from web element from the package. Now we will find a next text box. So what is the next text box here? Password. Inspect it. Right click, inspect. Now it showed you the elements of password. Tag is input, type is password, class, name, ID. ID is what? Pass. So this is the ID is there with value pass. Copy this value and find an element of this driver dot single web element finding how by dot ID, and it's a string input value you're passing to it, semicolon. Again, I'm this collected web element, I'm passing it to a variable password, a variable name. Now to this password, you're entering some data, right? So password web element dot send keys. Send keys will be down and enter the data, whatever you want as a string. Okay, you have entered. Next task is what? After entering password, you want to click button. But before clicking, you have to find the button. Inspect it. This is the button properties. Value is there. Tag name is input. Arial label some value. Data test ID. Type is there. ID is also there. Now observe the value. Here ID is having something U0B something. Okay. This is not a actual stable value. ID is there, but value will not be stable. Yes, something, if you see something like this U0B, A, X, like this, don't go for it because it's a dynamically changing value. Whenever you open, tomorrow if you open Facebook and inspect this log, something else value will be there. Today it is U0B, tomorrow it will be U0A, C or something else. So if I find the element based on this, tomorrow if you run, your script will fail because this value will not be there on the application. You're understanding, right? So I should take something where the value will be stable, not dynamically changing. But as last time you saw here, ID is equal to pass. This is a proper stable value. It will not change a word, correct? Here also email. ID is equal to email. This is also stable. But ID U0B, which is dynamically changing, I can't use this. Do I have here name? No. Now, what I can do? I don't even have class also. What I can do here, this is for the button, right? Box. But on the button, some text is written, log in. I can find that also. Because if I click on the label or text, or if I click on the button, both is the same, right? Both are meant for button only. So inspect based on login text. So you see here the HTML code of it, label. Okay, as I made a mouse over, see the internal box text is highlighted. It is having a class with some value and it has its own ID with login button. That's a proper stable value. Okay, and it says for U0B, for keyword attribute U0B. What is the meaning of this is, this label is working for U0B web element. What is U0B here? ID U0B means this label is associated with this button with the property ID U0B. So even though you find the label and do the action or the button, it is one and the same. That's the meaning of this. Getting? Now as you have ID login button, I can take this property and a value and find the button. Driver. Same process is the same now. If you know the methods, you don't need to just call also. If I type F, I get all the F methods. And from there, find element by dot ID login button. This is a button. You can save it to a web element now. Log. Now, log button, what we do, the action is click. You don't send data, right? Text boxes, you send data, you type something, but buttons, links, images, something, you click. There's no input for the method, no output from the method, void, over. This is your automations code now. When you run this, what will happen? It starts from here, launches the application, and finds the username, enter this data, find the password, enter the data, find the log and click. Okay, we'll run this. After loading the page, it will find the email text box, enter the data, login, clicked. So it won't log in because the data which I pass is not a correct information, but it goes to the next page where it is asking the data to enter.